Hey guys, welcome back. It's your girl Chantelli, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am back with another message for you guys today. Hope everyone's doing great. Y'all, this is like the latest I've ever uploaded something. Well, I'm not gonna upload it right now, but when I'm recording it, it's like almost like the peak of dawn here. Well, I wouldn't say peak of dawn, but peak of the next day. Um, it just was laid on me heavy to just go ahead and record because I just really feel like this could help someone, this message. And I'm praying that it does, of course, because that's the whole point. But the message I want to go ahead and talk about today is that trouble does not last for long. God will come through. God will get you through whatever situation that you may be facing in your life, and that He loves you. He loves you so much. And these last couple of days, like I've been talking about in my last couple of videos, if you haven't yet checked them out, um, I've been going through a lot with my health. It's just really been attacking my stomach, been very up and down, and I'm just trying to get to the bottom of what's causing, my issues with it. I've been trying to see GI doctors. I've got two opinions. One, was saying it was this, and one was saying it wasn't anything at all. So a lot of confusion there. And then I told you guys that I saw a new rheumatologist. Like I said, she's a sweet lady. She was the one who referred to me to see another, GI doctor again. And when I seen the other GI doctor, I just did not feel like she was giving me the right info. Like when you see like a doctor or you talk to someone just in general and you ask them something, and when they give you the information, you just feel like in your heart that that just doesn't sound right, or it just doesn't sound like they really legitimately did they research or they cared, or just telling you some BS. And I just kind of felt like that's what that was with this GI doctor that I seen. So at this point, I was like, okay, well, I don't really think it's GI related at this point, and I just kind of just said, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it's just the condition I fight with, the lupus. So when I followed up with my new rheumatologist, I was telling her, hey, what happened? And she just kept saying, oh, I think it's still GI related. We got to get to the bottom of why it is you're on a high dose of steroid because of your stomach. And I'm just over here thinking at this point, I don't know. Like, I just really don't know. I'm just asking God for answers. And, I was just getting to a point I was getting frustrated. And then saying, God, are you really listening to me? Like, what's going on? Why is it that I can't get to the bottom of what's freaking going on with me? So, guys, I just been just really trying to keep the faith, like I've been mentioning in my last videos. I've just been so frustrated because I've just been wanting the answer so bad, and I know that God is, of course, going to reveal it to me in time. He already revealed it to me by, first off, like I said, showing me to a new doctor, because I feel like the last doctor would have just been like, okay, well, we'll get you on a new medication. Yes, it's a quick, easy plan. Yes, to put me on something new, but at the same time, why are we putting me on something new? What is it that's the root cause? Is it the lupus or is it something else, And that's what I respect about this new lady, y'all, because she actually is doing her research and actually taking the time to figure it out. So I'm just looking like, you know what? Honestly, maybe it's me, God. Maybe I'm not being patient. And I've known in the past what things I've been through in situations of not being, patient always led to my ruin. Like when you try to do things on your own, it never works out the way that it should. It always, it's always some catch to it. It's always something, that always be like, well, dang, I should have just waited. I should have just trusted God. And that's what I really feel like what's going on with this situation, y'all, is that I'm not trusting Him fully. I'm not being patient with Him because, like I said, and like I've mentioned, whatever you pray for from Him, He's going to give you more than what you ask for. And I know that's what this is. I know He's working silently behind the pictures to fix my situation. He really is. And like I said, I always say again to count your blessings, to talk about, what it is He already have done in your life. And I just keep on doing that to keep my faith. I'm like, you know what? You've gotten me through this before. I'm not in the hospital. I'm not over here completely not able to eat. I just have to appreciate the small things, and I really feel like that helps a lot when you're in time of trouble. You got to really appreciate those small things, because if you don't, then you're just going to steady keep focusing on the bad. You're going to steady keep complaining. You're going to steady keep saying what is going wrong and what could go wrong and why is this not working. No, you have to stop doing that. You have to really just look and be like, okay, honestly, this could be way worse. This could be like this situation, but it ain't. Like, you just really, really have to truly just sit up here and just look at what it is God has already done. How he already got you through so many troubles. So I just been doing that because, like I said, it wasn't a good day. I was just be going back and forth with myself. What is it I'm doing wrong? Why is it that I can't be revealed what's happening? What is it? What doctor I'm not seeing right? Calling doctors, trying to figure out answers, trying to figure out what it is. But in reality, God has the only answer. God is the final say so. And I'm not thinking in that way. Again, I'm trying to do it my way. I'm trying to, figure it out on my own when God, like, look, I already figured it out. Just be still, relax. I know you're not feeling the best. I know that you over here trying to get to the bottom of this, but you have to be patient. You have to wait. You have to think about those times where, you've been through all those other situations I mentioned in my past videos. If you haven't checked them out, go check them out. And, you prayed and wondered and said all day, please, relieve me from this, or please, give me this. And over time, he did eventually come through for you, girl. Over time, he did, relieve me and get me out of those situations so I didn't have to deal with that anymore. So I'm just over here like, okay, God, you know what? I'm going to relax. I'm going to be still. So I decided to treat myself to a nice little dinner or today. Well, today, tomorrow, whatever. But treat myself to a nice little meal, because sometimes you just really got to do that. You got to just pamper yourself and just take a deep breath, relax, breathe in, breathe out, watch a nice little flick or something, and just lay back and just know, okay, I am going to leave this in God's hand. I am going to just leave it in his hands. I'm just going to let it be. And I did this, and yeah, so I got myself to doze off, and, when I dozed off, I had some dreams, and I'm like, oh, really? So that kind of was like, and honestly, we can't always be strong sometimes, y'all. Like, that's another thing, too. When you're in trouble, in times of trouble, it's okay to cry. It's okay to just reflect and be like, man, this happened, that happened, and, just kind of take it all in and let it out. And that's what I did. Like, this dream I had was referring to, a situation I used to be in, and it was just so, like, deceiving, like this situation that I was in. And honestly, it was to a point where I believed it at a moment. I believed it at a point, and, now that I'm learning what love is with God, because he shows you what love is over time, and he has been, and will continue to. Thank you, Lord Father. But, like, the situation that I was in was just so conceiving and, heartbreaking, and, this dream kind of just, what do you call it? It kind of brought back up the feelings, and I'm just like, okay, no, like, literally woke up and just, like, started brawling, like, just crying, and I'm just like, yeah, I just need to get this out. I just need to take a moment and get it out. Just get it all out. And when I got it all out, it was like, you know what? I needed to get that out, because honestly, I can't always have it 100%. I can't always be the strongest. Sometimes we do have to just let out that pain and, let it go, because it helps. It helps with the coping. It helps to heal. It helps. It definitely does. And I've mentioned this in some of my other videos, but when I got out those tears and got out that, that feeling of how can I say it, resentment, I just started to reflect and be like, you know what, God, you have gotten me through this so much. Like, y'all, he's gotten me through that pain so much. I just never thought I was going to overcome this pain of this. And like I said, I'm going to get my moments. We're all going to get our moments where we are going to just be so, like, I'm over it. And that's how I've been these last couple of days. I just been like, I'm so over it. Why am I trusting God? Why am I believing in God? Is there even a God? And then I have to be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on a second. Let me stop. Let me think about what he's done. Let me think about how he got me out of these situations that I just never thought that I was going to be able to get off. Situations where I thought, I needed someone, or I needed this situation to survive. Otherwise, I was going to be, I was going to be hurt forever, or I was going to be in a situation where, I wasn't going to make it. Like, I was in this mindset where I had stayed in situations where, you know what, I'm not going to go. I'm not going to make any changes, because how am I going to make it? How am I going to get through that pain? How am I going to survive? Like, it's just going to be so hurtful. It's just going to be, it's going to be scary. Like, no, like, God showed me that isn't the way. God had revealed to me, you know what? I got you. I'm holding your hand. I know you've been through it. I know that you felt like that this was something that, was going to be the rest of your life, but I'm here to show you that it isn't. That I'm going to continue to heal you, that I'm going to continue to show you the right way and not to go backwards. Because when you go backwards, it's not even worth it, guys. It's not. You got to keep moving forward. You got to keep looking forward. You got to look at what all you have accomplished already by being out of that situation, whatever situation that you may have been in, whatever troubles that you may be experiencing right now. You got to look at how you already got out of certain situations to get out of those troubles. Yes, it may be hard right now, whatever you're going through. Trust me, I get it. But you got to realize that God is really working behind the scenes. And I know that's what he's doing for my part right now. He's working behind the scenes. He got something planned for me. And I just really feel like that's another reason why I had this dream, because it reminds me of how he's really being here for me and keeping me strong and healing me and holding my hand and saying, girl, I got you. I got you. Look how far I got you through this situation of healing. Look how far I have carried you to the point where, it doesn't really bother you as much anymore. Like I said, yes, we're going to get our moments where, we just need to let it out. We need to vent to God. If you want to vent, vent to God, because he'll listen. He'll definitely listen and make you feel better and pray. You just got to pray and be like, you know what, God, this is how I'm feeling. This wasn't fair. Why did I have to go through this? Like, that's literally what I did after this dream. I just vented. I was like, this happened. It sucked. Why did it have to happen? Oh my gosh. I can't believe that happened. This person, that situation. And then once I got it all out and vented to him, and then he made me realize, look, I know that was bad. I know that was terrible. But look, I'm healing you. I've healed you. Look at what you've been through and look at where you're at right now. Look at how much I've blessed you and put accomplishments that you never thought that you would be able to do. Things that I never thought that I was like, oh my gosh, I will be able to get back into, or even knew that I even had a passion for, He's making me see things that I thought I lost a long time ago and restoring them. Like, he restores it, guys. He restores it. Like, it's amazing. Like, it's like he restores everything that you lost 10 times more. He always give you more than what you prayed for, y'all. He always will give you more than what you prayed for. Because like it said in the scripture, he is very close to the brokenhearted. And I was so heartbroken. And I'm going to sit up here like some days I still be heartbroken and thinking back on my situations with my family or with, past relationships. Like, I get my days, but I have to remind myself, God got me. He's holding my hand. He's here with me. He's comforting me. He's getting me through that pain. He's wiping my tears. He's showing me better ways than what I was so used to, what I was so comfortable with. No, he's bringing me out of that comfort zone. He's brought me out that comfort zone and showing me the better way, showing me the greater out of the greater good out of those bad situations. So yeah, and like I said, trouble won't last because it don't. All those times I was in trouble, he got me out. And I'm very thankful to God that he did, y'all. And he will get you out as well. I'm here to tell you, he will. Speaking from a testimony from myself, from crap I've been through, he will get you through. And I know he gonna get me through whatever this is going on in my stomach. I gotta keep the faith, trust him, and just see where he leads me, because he'll surprise you. He always do. He always do. And I'll be like, you know what? I'm so thankful that you made me wait now. And that's what I gotta do. And that's what you got to do as well. So, love you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again. A little bit longer message today, but I had to get it out. I had to sit up here and, speak some words because you just put it in me. And like I said, this is just a weird time for me to even be recording, but it's whatever, honey. When you got to get those words out, you got to get them out, you know. So, if you're not yet subscribed, definitely subscribe to my channel. Like this video if you haven't yet liked it. Share this video if you know someone who is in trouble or in a situation right now where they're just like about to give up and just don't know what to do. Let them listen to this and let them see, hey, honestly, she right. She definitely right. This is definitely God speaking through her and telling me to keep it pushing, keep it moving. So hey, keep it moving. Keep moving forward. Don't look back. Don't go back. Don't go backwards. It's not worth it. Forward, forward, forward. I'm learning. Forward. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video.